Okay, so hello and welcome to yet another Gaming Masters video. So today I'm going to be giving a overview of the brand new Xbox One experience, which is currently in preview. I'm going to just walk you through the latest update, which was the 2nd of October. There are quite a few bugs in it at the moment, but they're currently working on a few fixes. As you can see, the build that I'm running is in the bottom right hand side corner of the screen. Now I'm going to start from right and go towards the left. So as you can see, they've tried to put the music and the movies and TV and the apps and the games at the home front of the store. I think they're just trying to publicize that they still have that available for you even if you're on Xbox. Obviously these things are more prominent if you're on your PC or phone and things like that. So they're trying to promote that they still do their music services. As you can see, if you click on one of the adverts, it will take you into the Groove music app, which has replaced the music app that we had with Windows 8, which was called Xbox Music. So it takes a little while to load, connecting to the internet and the store, etc. And once it's done that, as you can see here, you can start the radio stations for the artist. You can play the album, you can play add the album to playlist, you can explore the artist, pin to home, etc. And then you can get more information for it. So all of the latest albums, the bio. I think it uses exactly the same stuff that you get on the Windows Phone app. And then the top songs, music, videos, similar artists. So West Side Connection, etc. Influencing artists. So people that have been brought into the industry by this person. Now, as you can see, you have to go over to games for the apps and the movies and TV to launch. I have a slight feeling that that's a bug. If not, I would be highly surprised, because I'm fairly certain that they want all of the top bit to be visible the whole time. It doesn't really look right if you're scrolling across like that, and then I see what it does. It used to be so that all of these tabs were open all of the time. I suppose they've tried to remove the clutter, because I suppose some people don't go across to the store that much. So as you can see here, movies and TV, if you clicked on one of those, it would take you into Movies and TV app, where you can purchase the film to rent, to buy, etc. Standard definition, high definition, similar films, and a short trailer and things like that. The layout of this doesn't seem to have changed at all since the previous version. Yeah, it's not changed at all. I think it's possibly changed its algorithm a little bit for the you may also like things, but that's it. There's no changes as of yet. However, this isn't out for at least another month for general users. They may still be working on changes for this app, so do stay tuned for if there is any other changes coming. I did actually press the home button, but it seems to be glitching out a little bit. This is not the final version, so don't expect everything to be working. As you can see, I've set up the live TV thing, so it's showing me everything that's on the channels right now. So breakfast on BBC One until 10 AM, so 45 minutes away, roughly. Sky News, CBeebies, BBC News, Channel 4 HD, etc. Recommend stuff for YouTube, Netflix, movies, and then it goes through all of these other apps that you can get. Things like Hunger Games, documentaries, family films, new films that have just been released and things like that. So yeah, it seems to be a well designed. It seems to be promoting the features that the Xbox provides a lot more. I'm not sure if I enjoy it that much, because I personally don't use the One Guide. I personally tend to just navigate to what I want. However, it seems to be set up fairly well. I don't actually use the live TV feature, even though it's set up for Virgin Media, who I have here, but I use it for my PC. Now, I forgot to actually go over the store for the Xbox One. As you can see here, they have added even more things to the home front of the store, as I mentioned earlier. And then if you browse all, it has all of the featured stuff, the new releases, the coming soon. It shows a lot more on the screen, and then if you click on more, it obviously shows it like that. Now, the difference here is it's going from top to bottom instead of left to right. I haven't worked out if I prefer, which one I prefer at the moment. I think at the moment I'm preferring this one. I think they've made the box art more prominent, and it's also the way that the box art is supposed to be the correct size. I do think that the size that they used on the previous version was a bit too small, so I think I do prefer this version. As you can see, not much has changed in terms of the description and the information that they provide on the actual items store. Items, so for example this. However, they have changed the layout, and I'd be surprised if they do change much else. So if I do go on this pre-order option, I know that you won't see all of my card number, so it should be okay. Yeah, so they haven't actually changed much here. And yeah, it seems to be not that many changes for actually looking at the items. No new information. But what I do like is that they've got a list for all of the games, as you can see here. So that is a good addition. It's laid out a lot nicer. Sorry, I can't English. As you can see, they've also separated the add-ons. Now, the add-ons, I'm not sure what they're actually doing with them, because the add-ons that you receive, I don't know if they're going to put them in a category for a game or not. I wish that they did, because some games have hundreds and hundreds of DLCs. For example, Evolve, that has a lot of DLC and it's a lot of money to get all of them. I'm just looking at this here. Yeah, as you can see, the add-ons are here, and they're compatible with and the bundles that have that item and things. So yeah, it seems to be better laid out. However, it could be improved. At least you can search through the add-ons, use codes, etc. a lot easier, because using codes before were a pain, because there was only one way to do it. Now, if you have a look, this is the subscriptions tab. By the looks of it, they're going to be adding more subscription-based stuff, because as you can see, you have the Xbox Live Gold at the prominent tab, and then you have EA Access, both of which I'm subscribed to. But why would they have a tab specifically for subscriptions if they're not going to look into having more? in the future because there's only 2. I suppose you could access them before and it provides more information on that tab and it advertises them more, but I don't know. Anyway, here's a new keyboard that they've added. It looks a lot flatter. I don't particularly like Bing. It's not even something that I need to use the keyboard particularly much. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. We'll have to wait and see for what happens with the rest of the game preview things that are in discussion. The algorithm for the recommended down at the bottom is horrible because I don't like motorbike games. Don't Starve, never heard of it. Toy Soldiers, don't want it. NBA 2K14, don't like basketball. Nightmares from the Deep, don't know what that is. And Ziggurat's, I don't know what that is. I think it uses games with gold stuff that you get for free. And I download all of them even if I don't want to play them. The demos and stuff, yeah, there's a lot more demos than there used to be, but could be improved still. Most played now, I think that this algorithm could actually be improved because this is all based on the current most played. So a lot of people are playing Destiny because Taken King's only just come out. GTA and Advanced Warfare is always at the top, and NBA 2K16 only just came out. Same as Forza 6, FIFA 15 has always been there. Metal Gear Solid, Tomb Raider, Elder Scrolls. I think that it could be improved a little bit. I don't know the back end stuff, obviously. Top rated. This doesn't seem to have changed much since The Witcher 3 came out. Yeah, it's not changed much. The only difference is that Gears of War's been added. And yeah, that's really all that's happened. Coming soon, I do enjoy because I actually pre-order all my games digitally. Well, I pre-order most of the games that I buy digitally. So I suppose it's a lot easier for me to see what's the latest stuff on the store coming soon. New releases, they've always had fairly prominent. Obviously, as you can see here, they've got more on the screen. And then if you go on to new releases, it has the same layout as the all games thing. I don't know what the limit is for this. It seems to be every game is actually listed here, because this is going back to May now. I think that they could declutter this simply by putting a time limit, like saying no games older than 3 months can be on the new releases tab. But yeah, that I suppose is something that can't really be changed as easily, because it's got quite a lot of back-end algorithms and stuff like that, because it's always updating. So the new releases, even though they get put on and things like that, taking stuff off 3 months or 2 months or something like that, maybe do it so there's once they become less popular or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, this is the replacement of activity feed. I really do hate this. Now, this is not final version. It's not working 100% at the moment. But if you look at this, it just has clips and gamer point achievements and screenshots and stuff and live streaming, but you can't tell the difference between them apart from the play symbol, a camera symbol, and a G symbol. And you can't really get that much information from it, and yeah, I don't particularly enjoy that bit. The home bit I don't enjoy particularly much either, in all honesty. It's set up well, but I preferred the old system. I mean, you can go up and down fairly easily with the tabs and stuff, and it has things that your friends are currently using and you've most recently used, and the adverts, which we've always had, these three. I think they've made this bit a little bit, they've made this screen bigger, possibly, or, yeah, it looks a little bit different with the size of the last used thing. The My Games and Apps is a little bit harder to access, I think, but overall nothing has really changed in the My Games and Apps tab. It's still buggy in places. Yeah, obviously things are going to change over time. These icons have changed. Microsoft Edge has been added. Xbox accessories for the custom controllers, etc. So yeah, a few things have changed here and there. Not much on this side of things. As you can see right now, the games list doesn't want to load. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, most of these are all digital, so I could launch these right now. And yeah, I've got a lot of games. Even I'm quite surprised by how many I've got here. Anyway, yeah, I find it actually slower. It's supposed to be quicker, but at this current stage in time, it definitely feels a lot slower. You can access the settings easier. The Snap Center is enlarged. I prefer it on the right, in all honesty. You can restart your console, turn it off, and go to settings from there. Notifications are all grouped up now, and you can clear them all and stuff like that, so they don't clutter up your system of managing them and knowing which is which. If I go on to this conversation, as you can see, you can delete messages, report them more, so you can view the profile card, report user, delete conversation, and you can also reply, and it uses that keyboard that I showed you earlier. Now I'm going to go on to this view profile card option. I kind of wish that it didn't scroll to the top when you do that, but I suppose that is currently in progress. So as you can see, it takes you to this screen where it will show you the basic information of send party invites, etc. That seems to be a lot quicker and easier to do things with. Change relationship now. This is friends, favorites, etc. Showing names. Send message will take you back to that screen I showed you earlier. Block, mute, report, same as usual. Send game invite, join game, join party. That seems to be a lot clearer. I like that bit. And this seems to be a lot quicker loading the profile, having more options that shows your avatar, their feed, achievements, and it also shows you what they are following. So that's basically viewing your friends list. So this is what my friend DGH has on his friends list. So which games he follows and which people he follows on Xbox Live. You can actually change that by going just to games, or just to friends. However, he doesn't follow any games yet. So if you go to your own profile, as you can see here, this is my profile. It shows red. You can customize it so it says if you want to appear offline, customize profile, etc. So I'm now appearing as offline, appearing as online. That's a lot quicker. Customize profile. You can customize your location, the bio, gamer pick, avatar. Now avatars have apparently been redone. Yeah, I haven't messed about with my avatar really since 360. This app looks a lot like the Windows 10 app, which is good. However, I believe they are re-adding the store. If you have a look here, yeah, see, Avatar Store is coming back, which is good because we've lost a lot of stuff on Xbox One before this update, so yeah, that's good. I do like the bit that shows off the gamer score and your gamer tag up at the top of the person you're looking at. The activity feed, I think the icons and stuff could be improved quite a bit. Achievements seem to be being done very well. Let me just go to a game. For example, Battlefield 4. As you can see, I'm a Battlefield fan, so you're gonna see the achievements you've got, how many you've got, how many minutes, whether rank of how many friends have played that game, and things like that. Game progress, rank, so people that played multiplayer, 78 of my friends played multiplayer, and then number of times being MVP, I think that is. Oh no, best squad. So yeah, it also gives you a ranking system of top 3 people, and then it has a list of the rest of them, and then you can actually change that. So MVP, how many times have I been MVP? I have been MVP. I've been MVP more on Battlefield Hardline. I've been MVP more than once, I thought. Oh, I'm not showing up. I think they've got to make it more prominent so you can see which account is yours. Because if you look, it doesn't actually show, like, highlight that it's your one. So I've been 5 times. Yeah, I overall like that system, the achievements, etc. It even gives you the second that you unlock the achievement and the time. That is interesting. I didn't think that Xbox Live would keep those statistics. I thought it just kept the date, but it's actually kept the second. So yeah, that's cool. And then if you go on to the actual achievement, it gives you the option to share it, set as background, friends who have unlocked, etc. I think that they've improved the achievement stuff quite well. And then as you can see, here's the stuff that I follow. And then if we go over to here, your friends list, all of my friends on Xbox Live are there. Parties are a lot easier to launch. Show text chat, so you can do it all by text instead than just by audio, so that's an interesting feature. Messages, notifications, settings. I haven't gone settings yet. Yeah, this seems to be very much like Windows Phone 10 and Windows 10. That's the main changes in this. Personalization, they've made the tabs a lot more easier to understand and you don't have as much to navigate through. More accessibility options. Button mapping we don't actually have enabled just yet. Oh no, we do. Configure. However, this doesn't work for this controller, so that's probably why it crashed. Pins are at the bottom. Games launch fairly quickly. Overall, it's an interesting update. They've got quite a few changes that they've got to make, I think, for me to really love it. But you kind of have no choice. You've got to use this once it comes out in November. Otherwise, you can't access stuff. So, yeah, I'm sure that they're going to be fine tweaking it a lot over the next month before it comes out. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, follow, and of course, as always, subscribe. And I shall see you soon.